Affirmations are positive statements that can help you transform your thoughts and your life. When repeated frequently, affirmations work to overcome years of negative thinking and reprogram your mind with uplifting thoughts. The key is consistency. By stating affirmations regularly over a period of time, you begin to believe them as your new truth, which then translates into real change in how you feel, act, and what you attract into your life. Science has shown that our thoughts and words have tremendous power, even the ability to alter our physiology and health. Affirmations take advantage of this mind-body connection by planting seeds of positivity in our subconscious, which then grow by reinforcing and strengthening certain neural pathways. This is why affirmations are often described as neuro-linguistic programming. They help rewire our brains. The great thing about affirmations is that anyone can use them at any age or stage in life to achieve lasting personal transformation. The key to success with affirmations is being consistent, specific, and promoting action. Repeating affirmations alone is not enough. You must couple them with the practical steps to turn those positive thoughts into reality. Affirmations without action will not produce results, but when supported by motivation, belief, and behaviors, affirmations unleash your personal power to change any area of your life. Keep reading to learn research-backed tips for creating effective affirmations and implementing them for maximum impact. How affirmations can change your mindset. Affirmations work by literally reprogramming your mind with positivity. Here's an overview of the psychological and neuroscientific theories behind why affirmations are so powerful. Cognitive behavioral theory. This theory says that our thoughts, attitudes, and beliefs influence our feelings and behaviors. By changing dysfunctional or negative thought patterns, we can improve our mental health, motivation, self-esteem, and performance. Affirmations introduce empowering thoughts to replace limiting ones. Neuroplasticity. This refers to the brain's ability to form new neural pathways and change how its circuits are wired. Affirmations work by strengthening neural connections associated with positive thinking, attitudes, and behaviors. New affirming beliefs eventually become automatic through consistent repetition and practice. The reticular activating system. This is the part of the brain that controls what information gets your attention and focus. Affirmations program the reticular activating system to notice opportunities related to your affirmed goals, bolstering motivation and the likelihood of achievement. Conditioning. Like any habit, repeating affirmations creates a positive cycle of thought and action. As you reinforce uplifting thoughts and attitudes, you begin to associate positivity with the act of stating your affirmation. This conditioning adds emotional energy to the words. By leveraging these theories, affirmations have the power to transform your perspective. Here are some of the most significant mindset shifts, from pessimism and negativity to optimism and positivity. Regular affirmations work to counter the brain's natural negativity bias. Choosing uplifting thoughts trains your brain to adopt a more positive lens. From feeling stuck to seeing possibilities. Affirmations expand your sense of potential in life. Repeating what is possible helps release you from limiting perspectives about what is not possible. From fear and worry to faith and ease. Affirming desired conditions rather than feared ones allows you to move beyond anxiety. Boldly stating future dreams as current truth instills calm faith. From lack and scarcity to abundance and prosperity. Saying affirmations for financial wealth or other forms of abundance sends a signal to your reticular activating system to notice ideas and paths to abundance. From disconnection to purpose. Soulful affirmations related to living your purpose help awaken you to meaningful opportunities aligned with your true self. The right affirmations make optimism, confidence, resilience, and creativity your new normal state of mind. When you transform how you think and what you believe is possible, you transform your reality. Tips for creating effective affirmations. Now that you understand why affirmations work, let's explore some key tips for creating affirmations with power and purpose. Here are the top techniques experts recommend. Make them personal. The affirmations that stick avoid generic language and instead use your name or the pronoun I. Getting personal forges a stronger neural and emotional connection so the message penetrates deeply. Use the present tense. Phrasing affirmations in the present tense sends a signal to your brain that this is your current reality. While the statement may not be true yet, putting it in the present tense sets the stage for self-fulfilling prophecy. Keep it short and simple. Long, complex affirmations are hard to remember and repeat frequently. Aim for concise language that is easy to recall and say daily. Make it positive. Avoid words like don't, won't, or not, which still activate the negative concept you're trying to move past. Keep the phrasing positive. Emphasize what you do want, not what you don't. Promote action. Affirmations should nudge you toward direct behaviors that align with your stated intention. Make sure to couple affirmations with goal-matched action for achieving real change. Focus on feelings. When crafting affirmations, envision how you will feel when this statement becomes true. The feelings will boost the emotional resonance of the words. Believe it's already true. Convince your subconscious mind that your affirmation reflects current reality by leaving out will or going to. Imagine it as already so. Repeat it regularly. Consistency is key. Repeating an affirmation once or twice is unlikely to have lasting impact. Aim to state it daily for several weeks or months. Reinforce it. Combine verbal repetition with visual reminders like vision boards, journals, sticky notes, or screensaver messages to strengthen the affirmation. Stay accountable. Share affirmations with supportive people who will help reinforce them and encourage you to live them. Making it public boosts commitment. Monitor your self-talk. Notice negative self-talk and limiting beliefs that conflict with your affirmation. Consciously replace pessimism with words aligning to your affirmation. By thoughtfully crafting affirmative statements using these guidelines, you ignite their power to recondition your thinking at a neural level. Of course, affirmations alone are not enough. You must couple them with the goals, planning, and action that turns those seeds of thought into tangible results. Think of affirmations as the blueprint. Your life is the construction project. With a clear plan and consistent effort, you build your ideal reality brick by brick. Physical health affirmations. Your body has an amazing capacity to heal itself, restore vitality, and thrive when given the right environment. Physical health affirmations work to create that optimal inner environment by reducing stress, instilling positive expectations, and promoting health-supporting actions. When dealing with illness or the desire for better health, it's easy to focus on the negative, reacting to symptoms, fears, complaints, and limitations. Affirmations gently guide your mind in the opposite direction, highlighting possibilities, generating hope, and sparking motivation. Rather than declaring what you don't want, you assert what you do want for your physical well-being. In the face of health challenges, affirmations keep your inner dialogue focused on healing and wholeness. They plant seeds of possibility that bloom into motivation, energy, and finally, results. Of course, affirmations alone cannot cure illness, but coupled with proper medical treatment and self-care, they accelerate your progress by aligning mind and body. The key is choosing affirmations that resonate emotionally for your unique health goals. Broad statements about perfect health may ring hollow if you don't connect them to your personal needs and dreams. Make sure to consider, what health improvements would let you live life to the fullest? How do you want to feel physically? What activities do you want the energy to do? Let your affirmations paint a vivid picture of health that inspires belief. Affirmations for increased energy and vitality. Do you ever drag yourself through the day, constantly battling fatigue? Do you crave more energy to fully embrace life? You are not alone. Fatigue plagues millions worldwide, robbing quality of life and health. While proper diet, exercise, stress management, and sleep habits help, you also need psychological fuel, the motivation and vigor to actively implement healthy lifestyle changes. That's where targeted affirmations come in. Consider these uplifting affirmations for boosting energy. I am increasing my energy every day. I am renewing my mind, body, and spirit. I wake up feeling refreshed, rested, and excited for the day ahead. Every cell in my body vibrates with energy and health. The key is choosing affirmations that create feelings of vibrancy. Avoid boring or overly technical language. For example, my red blood cell count is ideal may be technically accurate, but lacks inspirational power. Instead, paint a vivid picture like healthy blood flows freely through my veins, oxygenating my body with energy. Energy affirmations work best when coupled with visualization. For example, upon waking, visualize yourself bursting with vibrancy while saying, I wake up feeling energized, optimistic, and ready to take on the day. Picture your body radiating light and health. Or, during daily affirmation practice, rub your hands together vigorously while repeating a statement like, energy and vitality surge through every fiber of my being. Let the physical warmth and tingling sensation amplify the mental intention. It also helps to get specific about how you want extra energy to impact your life. For example, with abundant energy, I easily maintain an active lifestyle. High energy allows me to be more patient and engaged with my kids. Vibrant health gives me stamina for long hikes in nature. When energy affirmations are linked to your values, family time, travel dreams, hobbies you enjoy, they ignite deeper motivation. Finally, remember that affirmations work best when combined with action steps. After focusing on an energy affirmation, take a quick walk, do some jumping jacks, or drink a green smoothie. When you align your behaviors with your affirmations, real change becomes possible. Use that energy boost to implement healthy habits, unload burdens, get support, and nourish your mind, body, and spirit. By lifting both your psychology and physiology, you'll soon have the vitality to live life to the fullest. Using affirmations to heal illness and disease. When confronted with a serious health condition, it's natural to feel frightened, overwhelmed, or powerless. Affirmations help counter those negative feelings by igniting your inner healer, quieting fear, bolstering confidence in your body's abilities, and sparking motivation for self-care. Even if full recovery is unlikely, affirmations support quality of life amidst challenges. How do affirmations help promote healing and recovery? Here are some key benefits. Reduce harmful stress. Unmanaged stress harms health, but affirmations activate the relaxation response. Statements like, "I am deeply relaxed," while taking some deep breaths, cue your body to release tension and lower blood pressure. Activate the placebo effect. The well-studied placebo effect demonstrates that positive expectations can reduce symptoms. Affirmations help cultivate positive expectations, hope, and faith in the body's capacity to heal. Motivate healthy action. Affirmations work best when combined with life-supporting behaviors. Statements like, "I nourish my body with whole foods," spur you to act. Reframe limiting beliefs. Old negative programming like "my body is weak" hampers healing. Affirmations introduce empowering alternatives. Improve emotional health. Affirmations boost mood and self-esteem, a key factor influencing health outcomes. Some people doubt whether mere words can impact something as serious as illness or injury. But studies on the placebo effect clearly show the connection between mindset and physical health. Your expectations and beliefs absolutely impact your body's functioning. Confidence in your ability to heal, along with hope, optimism, and motivation to take excellent care of yourself, can work wonders. Of course, affirmations are not a solo treatment, but a powerful complement to proper medical care. When crafting healing affirmations, acknowledge the problem you aim to resolve while focusing on the outcome you want. For example, if you have arthritis, instead of endlessly repeating, "My joints don't hurt," when they do, say, "My joints are growing stronger and more flexible every day." You want to affirm the direction of progress rather than deny the present reality. But do emphasize positive change, cultivating feelings of hope and excitement. Your affirmations should make you feel empowered, not anxious. Finally, listen to your intuition if certain affirmations ring false or create stress. This technique requires experimentation. Balance affirmations of aspiration. "My immune system grows stronger each day." With acceptance, "I accept myself with compassion, just as I am right now." The right combination moves you forward with tranquility rather than fear. By aligning your mindset with self-nurturing actions, affirmations help pave the journey to healing, however that manifests. Emotional health affirmations. Our emotional health impacts everything, from our mood and relationships to our success and vitality. Yet toxic expectations, past hurts, and daily stress often drag our emotions into the gutter. Negative thinking patterns like dread, resentment, and self-criticism become habits that feel hard to break. This is where targeted affirmations come in. By consciously choosing to repeat uplifting statements, affirmations gradually transform your emotional inner dialogue. They quiet the inner critic, neutralize negativity, and open you to hope, self-compassion, and possibility. Emotional health affirmations. Work like seeds you plant in the garden of your mind. With consistent care and nourishment, those seeds sprout feelings of optimism, resilience, and self-worth that bloom into real change. The key is crafting affirmations that water the areas needing growth rather than just hacking away at weeds. Listen inwardly. Which emotions would you like to cultivate? What self-defeating thoughts could be retrained? How do you want to feel about yourself and life? Your affirmations should reflect your unique emotional goals. Of course, affirming alone cannot banish ingrained patterns. You must nurture the seeds by confronting negative behaviors, communicating needs assertively, thinking positively, releasing resentments, etc. But affirmations generate the motivation to persevere until your emotional landscape transforms into one of joy, gratitude, and inner peace. Affirmations for self-esteem and confidence. Do you want to stop second-guessing yourself and finally recognize your worth? Are you ready to appreciate your unique mix of qualities, quirks, and character? When you make the choice to believe in your inherent value, you plant the seeds for an unshakable foundation of self-esteem and confidence. Affirmations focused on self-acceptance accelerate this growth. Here are examples. I appreciate who I am. I choose to believe in my abilities and talents. My value and self-worth do not depend on others' opinions. I acknowledge my strengths and accept my imperfections with compassion. Every experience helps me grow into who I am meant to be. Rather than blind praise, the most powerful affirmations acknowledge both strengths and weaknesses with wisdom and humility. The goal is not to inflate your ego, but cultivate accurate self-perception, along with self-acceptance and belief in your capability to learn, grow, and change. Effective confidence affirmations highlight your talents and accomplishments without exaggerating. For example, I have succeeded before and will succeed again. Challenges bring out my courage and capacities. My talents help me make a positive difference. Avoid overly general claims like I am a superstar that ring false, but do affirm your unique strengths. Of course, words alone cannot instantly transform deep-seated beliefs, but carefully chosen affirmations plant seeds of possibility that you then nourish through risk-taking, self-care, learning, and contrasting negative self-talk with encouraging truths. Here are practical tips for leveraging affirmations to grow confidence and self-esteem. Make affirmations personal, vivid, and emotional. Don't just repeat empty platitudes. Make statements spark feelings of empowerment. Temper affirmations of aspiration with statements of self-acceptance. The combination of believing in your potential while embracing current imperfection reduces pressure. When you hear that critical inner voice, consciously replace it with a thoughtful, affirming response rather than just trying to ignore it. Write down and repeat affirmations daily. Reinforce them through visual reminders like sticky notes or images that inspire you. See, the ultimate goal is not blind confidence, but rather accurate self-perception, positive self-regard, and belief in your capacity to learn. By planting and watering the seeds of self-love, you cultivate emotional health and the freedom to boldly pursue your dreams. The fruits ripen into natural confidence rooted in self-knowledge. Affirmations for managing anxiety and reducing stress. Left unchecked, anxiety and stress spread like weeds, choking out joy and wreaking havoc on health. Affirmations work like beneficial insects that keep these emotional weeds under control. Through positive change at the psychological level, affirmations reduce anxiety triggers, promote resilience, and empower you to better manage life's inevitable stressors. Affirmations fight anxiety in several key ways. Release muscle tension statements like, "My body relaxes and releases all tension," when coupled with deep breathing, prompts your physiology to relax. This calms emotional anxiety. Feel the tension melt as you repeat the affirmation. Interrupt negative rumination. Anxious, racing thoughts amplify stress. But affirmations interrupt negativity and redirect your mind towards positive reflections. The simple act of stating, "I choose inner peace," helps override anxious rumination. Boost optimism. Affirmations emphasize empowering perspectives that counter anxious thinking patterns. Focusing on concepts like inner strength, resilience, faith, and support builds a lens of hope and confidence to view challenges through. Spark positive action. Affirmations work best when you combine them with constructive action. Statements like, "I take excellent care of my health," motivate anxiety-reducing self-care habits. Some examples of affirmations that help manage anxiety by promoting a peaceful, confident, and optimistic mindset include, "I choose to shift my focus to the positive possibilities. My inner strength and resilience grow daily. This too shall pass. I have the resources to handle this. I acknowledge my fears and concerns and choose peace." Reduce anxiety triggers. You can craft affirmations to target context-specific anxieties like social situations, flying, transitions, etc. For example, state, "I feel relaxed, natural, and confident at social gatherings," to ease social anxiety. The brain eventually pairs the situation with calm when you consistently affirm confidence in that context. Accept uncertainty. Trying to control everything only increases anxiety. Affirmations help cultivate willingness to accept uncertainty, like, "I embrace the ebb and flow of life," or "I flow with changes I cannot control." This reduces resistance and suffering. Of course, affirmations work best as part of a holistic stress management plan, including lifestyle changes, social support, therapy, mindfulness practices, etc. But a regular dose of positive affirmations can help rewrite anxious mental patterns. By planting and watering seeds of peace and resilience, you nurture emotional health and reduce the stranglehold of anxiety. Relationships and social life affirmations. Relationships profoundly impact our health, self-esteem, and quality of life. Yet people often feel stuck in relationship patterns like isolation, arguments, misunderstandings, and loneliness. Crafting targeted affirmations helps rewrite those self-defeating scripts. By consciously choosing to repeat uplifting statements about your relationships and social life, you send powerful signals to your subconscious mind. Affirmations focused on connecting with others in healthy ways can gradually transform beliefs and behaviors that undermine intimacy. With consistency, relationship affirmations blossom into healthier communication habits, increased feelings of social confidence, development of a growth mindset towards relationships, an optimistic outlook that attracts friendship, motivation to nurture your important connections. The key is identifying emotional roadblocks like shyness, resentment, pessimism, or distrust of others. Then word affirmative statements that counter those tendencies. Your affirmations should feel inspiring yet believable, a realistic stretch rather than a giant leap. While words alone cannot magically improve relationships, affirmations plant seeds of intention that you must nurture through courageous action. Water the seeds by taking social risks, having vulnerable conversations, showing support, or extending forgiveness. Affirmations empower you to take those relationship-enhancing steps. Affirmations for improving relationships with friends and family. Do you long for deeper intimacy and understanding with friends or family? Do past conflicts or current resentment create distance? Crafting thoughtful affirmations helps rewrite the scripts undermining closeness while planting seeds for healthy relating that you can actively nurture. Consider the following examples. My loved ones and I communicate with compassion and honesty. I release the past and open my heart to love. I courageously express my needs and feelings. I forgive those who have hurt me and wish them well. The most powerful affirmations identify your ideal relationship qualities and dynamics. Phrase statements in the present tense, focusing on emotions like intimacy, understanding, acceptance, kindness, and respect. Avoid just trying to will others to act differently through statements like, "My partner listens better," which can spark resentment. Instead, affirm qualities and actions you aim to demonstrate more of yourself. This maintains agency and accountability. For example, I practice deep listening and empathy. I express appreciation and affection to my loved ones. You can also affirm desired states without attachment to specifics on how it happens. For example, my family bonds in love, forgiveness, and mutual support. My home feels peaceful, warm, and welcoming. This plants seeds of intention that allow room for universe or spirit to orchestrate how. Nurture relationship affirmations by replacing negative self-talk with affirming alternatives. Thoughts impact how you act with others. Rereading affirmations whenever you feel resentful. This shifts energy from victimhood to vision. Having courageous conversations to heal past hurts, express needs, and set boundaries. Noticing and appreciating loved ones' positive qualities and acts of caring. This builds gratitude and positive sentiment, prioritizing quality time together. Shared experiences strengthen bonds. By combining affirmations with effort to demonstrate your best self, you rewrite old scripts blocking closeness. New narratives take root, becoming self-fulfilling prophecies. But first plant seeds via affirmations, then actively nurture them. In time, you will harvest the fruits of forgiveness, empathy, and mutual love. Affirmations for finding love and compassion. Seeking a romantic relationship or wishing for companionship. Affirmations focused on drawing love into your life can help you shift from lack to abundance mentality, exude the energy that attracts partners, and cultivate healthy relationship habits. Consider these examples. I radiate the energy of love, joy, and kindness, attracting healthy relationships. I release all doubts, fears, and blocks to receiving love. I am ready for an amazing relationship. My heart is open to give and receive love. Effective affirmations identify your ideal partnership qualities, keeping energy focused on the positive rather than obsessing over finding the one. For example, my partner and I communicate with generosity and compassion. We have passionate chemistry and peaceful intimacy. This plants seeds of intention that allow the universe to orchestrate the who and how. You can also affirm feeling whole, content, and confident before partnerships arrive through statements like, I feel complete within myself. My happiness comes from within, so I have plenty to share. This reduces anxious attachment, empowering you to attract healthy love from a space of overflowing abundance rather than neediness. Tips for leveraging love affirmations. Focus on emotions you want to experience: joy, trust, passion, comfort. Avoid overly prescribed images that limit possibilities. Balance aspiration with self-acceptance in the moment to reduce desperation. For example, I accept myself just as I am and I welcome wonderful relationships. Use vivid visualization as you repeat affirmations. Imagine feeling loved and appreciated. Replace limiting beliefs as they arise with affirming counter-thoughts. Take inspired action. Be social, flirt boldly, communicate true feelings, etc. Affirmations spark motivation. Exude the energy you want to attract. Affection, positive regard, humor, generosity. By nurturing affirmations with aligned actions, authenticity, courage, self-care, socializing, you organically attract healthy relationships based on mutual love and respect. Start planting the seeds and watch what unfolds. Career and financial affirmations. Do you feel stuck in an unfulfilling job? Are money struggles weighing you down? Getting unstuck starts with shifting your mindset. Crafting career and financial affirmations helps you replace scarcity thinking with abundance consciousness while igniting motivation for inspired action steps. How do career and money affirmations work? By repeating positive statements, you send subconscious directives to seek out opportunities aligned with your intentions. Affirmations reframe limiting beliefs about what you think you deserve and what's possible. Well-chosen career affirmations spark energy and optimism to pursue your calling. Financial affirmations open you to see prosperity. Making affirmations feel true, even just the possibility, is key to activating lasting change. You then have to nurture them with strategic effort, but the seeds get planted through verbal repetition and vivid visualization during affirmation practice. Don't fall into the trap of thinking affirmations alone somehow magically change external circumstances. They simply clear inner obstacles like fear and scarcity so you feel motivated to put yourself out there. Once your psychology shifts through affirmations, inspired actions flows naturally. With consistent nurturing, you reap the fruits by landing more fulfilling work and financial abundance. Affirmations for professional success and fulfillment. Are you unfulfilled in your career but fear taking the leap towards something new? Or ready for advancement but plagued by self-doubt? Breathe life into your career aspirations by crafting and repeating affirmations. Here are examples. I wake up excited to use my gifts and talents in meaningful work. I confidently pursue my dream career. I am successful, valued, and well compensated for fulfilling work. My abilities are appreciated and I add value. Effective career affirmations identify your interests, strengths, values, and ideal conditions. Make sure affirmations spark energy and feel believable, not totally far-fetched. Balance aspiration with self-acceptance and belief in growth. For example, I am proud of myself as I am, and I joyfully expand my abilities. My skills confidently carry me to new levels of success. Tips for making career affirmations truly transformative. Make them vivid and emotional. Imagine how satisfying work feels rather than stating dry facts. Affirm present tense statements like, my work is meaningful, rather than just, I will find a meaningful job. This instills the identity and reality now. Temper affirmations of desire with acceptance of the present. For example, I don't yet have my dream job and I appreciate my current position. Reduces frustration. Repeat affirmations daily and supplement with visual reminders like vision boards. Consistency is key to reprogramming your mind. Notice and reframe negative thoughts that contradict affirmations. For example, replace, I'll never find something I really love with, I am discovering work that lights me up. Take small steps aligned with affirmations. Maybe refresh your resume, reconnect with contacts, or sign up for a class. Affirmations inspire action. Keep watering the seeds via consistent affirmations, visualizations, and baby steps forward. Avoid obsessing on exact timing or methods. Just plant seeds of intention through focused thought and stay open to possibilities. Nurture your career dreams by taking chances on growth. In time, affirmations bloom into meaningful, abundant work. Stress over income, debt, and making ends meet weighs on the psyche. Negative money mindsets of scarcity and fear become self-fulfilling cycles. Transform your financial outlook through affirmative statements focused on prosperity, openness, and inspired action. Stress over income, debt, and making ends meet weighs on the psyche. Negative money mindsets of scarcity and fear become self-fulfilling cycles. Transform your financial outlook through affirmative statements focused on prosperity, openness, and inspired action. Consider the following examples. Money flows to me easily and abundantly. I gratefully receive wealth from expected and unexpected sources. My finances improve every day. I think abundantly and prosper generously. Effective money affirmations avoid greedy or anxious energy. Focus on gratitude, growth, and sharing your gifts. For example, I am financially blessed to support my family and causes I believe in. My work adds value and brings financial abundance. Tips for making money affirmations truly impactful. Go beyond facts and figures. Envision how financial security feels, the experiences it allows. Make affirmations rich and emotional. Phrase statements in the present tense as if abundance is here now. For example, my bank account overflows with surplus versus I will have surplus someday. Balance aspiration with self-acceptance like, I accept where I am financially right now and also open to new income possibilities. This reduces frustration. Repeat affirmations consistently, then notice limiting thoughts that contradict them. Meet scarcity thoughts with affirming counter thoughts. Reinforce affirmations by writing them down, making vision boards, posting reminders, etc. Surround yourself with the energy of abundance. Take aligned actions. Budget better, start a side hustle, invest in your skills. Affirmations spur you to seize opportunities. Avoid focusing on specific timing or methods. Let the universe orchestrate logistics. Just plant seeds of intention. Money can come in unexpected ways when energy shifts. Affirmations reframe scarcity so financial inspiration and possibilities can bloom. But don't just wait idly. You must nurture seeds by taking bold, strategic action toward goals. In time, focused thoughts manifest into material abundance. Spiritual growth affirmations. Seeking greater purpose and inner peace. Want to feel more connected, grateful, and attuned to the present moment? Crafting affirmations focused on spiritual growth can support you on the journey. Spiritual development affirmations work by quieting the overactive thinking mind and awakening presence and intuition. Statements centered around concepts like oneness, trust, service, or non-attachment plant seeds of wisdom that blossom into enhanced spiritual perception. The key is choosing affirmations that resonate with your personal understanding of spirituality. What does spiritual connection mean for you? Communion with nature, living your purpose, feeling part of humanity? Tailor statements to reflect your beliefs. Avoid overly lofty or inauthentic language that rings hollow. Make affirmations feel personal and accessible. For example, my spirit feels calm and reassured can be more powerful than spiritual jargon, like I am one with the source. Of course, words alone cannot instantly elevate consciousness, but affirmations create mental space for spiritual insights to arise. Repeating them also motivates inspired action, time in nature, selfless service, meditation, or prayer. In this way, affirmations support lasting spiritual advancement. Affirmations for living your purpose. Do you long to wake up feeling energized by a sense of meaning and direction? Crafting purpose-centered affirmations helps quiet fear and self-doubt so you can tune into your inner wisdom. Consider the following examples. My unique gifts help me fulfill my life's purpose. I wake up feeling inspired, driven, and focused. I am guided to meaningful opportunities matching my talents. Divine purpose unfolds for me each day. When affirming purpose, avoid or validate ego doubts, but emphasize higher guidance and passion. I don't yet know my life's purpose, and I trust it will become clear. While unsure of my direction, I feel calm and listen for inner wisdom. My purpose gives me energy and fills me with enthusiasm. Tips for making purpose affirmations more powerful. Focus on how living purposefully feels rather than just stating dry facts about it. Feel the truth of it. Balance aspiration. I live a life of meaning and impact. With self-acceptance, I am patiently discovering my purpose. This eases pressure. Temper urgency with openness. I release the need to rush or force my purpose. It joyfully reveals itself in divine timing. Reduces stress. Repeat affirmations daily and surround yourself with inspirational quotes, images, and music to keep purpose top of mind. Notice negative thoughts of fear or apathy that contradict affirmations. Interrupt them with affirmative statements. Take small steps aligned with living purposefully. Help others, turn off distractions, reflect. Affirmations spur action. Rather than obsessing on figuring out your purpose, focus affirmations on qualities like meaning, inspiration, service, passion. Living these qualities leads you to purpose. Trust intuitive nudges. By planting and nurturing purposeful seeds via affirmations and inspired action, your life blooms with meaning. Affirmations for peace, acceptance, and gratitude. Life constantly changes. People come and go, health fluctuates, plans get disrupted. Crafting affirmations focused on peace, acceptance, and gratitude helps anchor you amidst life's inevitable ups and downs. Consider the following examples. I acknowledge my feelings and choose inner peace. I accept life's changes without resisting what I cannot control. Every experience provides an opportunity to learn and grow. I feel grateful for all I have been given. My spirit feels serene and optimistic. The most powerful affirmations rest in equanimity rather than trying to force external conditions. For example, I accept what is and find peace in the present moment. While I wish things were different, I trust in universal wisdom. Tips for making these affirmations impactful. Focus on how calm acceptance feels rather than just repeating the words neutrally. Feel the expansive peace. Practice noticing when you do feel serene presence so you can call up the sensation while affirming. Temper desire for perfect conditions with surrender and trust in the process. For example, I want financial abundance and I trust my needs are cared for. Supplement affirmations with meditations, prayer, nature time, and service. These practices strengthen qualities of presence, gratitude, and surrender. Catch limiting thoughts that fuel resistance or resentment about conditions you dislike. Gently replace them with thoughts, acceptance, and peace. Cultivate daily gratitude by appreciating small joys and blessings, a warm cup of tea, laughter, trees swaying. This sustains perspective. Equanimity affirmations plant seeds blossoming into faithful calm that embraces change. But don't force openness. Nurture acceptance by releasing graspy attachments in service of inner peace. We all have habits or traits we'd like to change, like procrastination, disorganization, hot temper, etc. Affirmations bring awareness to self-defeating patterns while planting seeds for positive growth. They work by directing your subconscious focus towards desired improvements. We all have habits or traits we'd like to change, like procrastination, disorganization, hot temper, etc. Affirmations bring awareness to self-defeating patterns while planting seeds for positive growth. They work by directing your subconscious focus towards desired improvements. For affirmations to spur transformation, carefully identify the emotional roots feeding your undesirable habit, anxiety, low self-worth, trauma, etc. Then craft statements countering the emotional root. Affirmations work best when targeting root causes rather than just surface behaviors. For example, to curb impulsive spending, underlying issues may be using shopping to relieve stress, fill emotional voids, or boost self-esteem. Address that through affirmations like, I nourish myself with relaxing activities that don't cost money. I feel content and complete within myself. My self-worth does not depend on possessions. The key is maintaining accountability and agency over growth rather than blaming external forces. Avoid passive statements like, people no longer anger me, and instead affirm something like, I calmly choose my response to anger-provoking situations. Of course, affirmations alone cannot instantly transform ingrained patterns. You must actively nurture them through mindfulness, counseling, goal setting, and replacing negative behaviors with positive habits. Affirmations generate motivation and perspective to persevere. By watering the seeds daily with aligned actions, you grow into your best self. Using affirmations to build better habits. We all have habits we want to build, like regular exercise, reading, meditating, or calling loved ones. But ingraining a new ritual requires patience and perseverance. Craft targeted affirmations to catalyze the process of habit formation. Consider the following examples. I consistently take time to nourish myself each day. Exercising energizes my body and mind. I easily accomplish my daily goals. I am focused and productive with my time. The most powerful affirmations make your desired habit feel integral to who you are rather than just something you should do. For example, I am someone who moves my body daily. I am a reader who loves expanding my mind. Tips to make habit affirmations more potent. Focus on the benefits and feelings rather than just stating the activity. For example, meditating each morning brings me joy and peace is more compelling than I will meditate daily. Surround yourself with visual cues related to the habit, like workout shoes by your bed, books on your nightstand, etc. Let the reminders spark motivation. Repeat affirmations right before engaging in the habit you want to build. For example, state, I am someone who writes daily, and then open your journal. Notice negative thoughts that conflict with your habit goals, like, I'm too busy to read, and consciously counter them with affirmative statements. Don't beat yourself up if you miss a day. Just gently restart your affirmation routine. Self-compassion is key. Use apps to track progress. Checking off completed habits is very affirming. Reward yourself after repeating your habit. Positive reinforcement strengthens neural pathways. Affirmations plant the seeds, but you must nurture growth by consistently acting in alignment. Baby steps forward accumulate into transformed habits over time. Stay focused on the rewards of your new ritual rather than viewing it as a chore. By watering the seeds with affirmations and rewards, your habits blossom. Affirmations for increased motivation and discipline. Do you struggle with procrastination, distraction, and lack of self-discipline? These patterns ultimately stem from undervaluing your time and abilities. Carefully crafted affirmations help transform beliefs, feeding apathy into energy and drive. Consider the following examples. I appreciate the gift of my time and use it wisely. I fuel my motivation by connecting actions to my values. I complete projects efficiently and effectively. I am self-disciplined, focused, and productive. Avoid overly general claims about limitless motivation. Keep statements grounded and specific. For example, I am motivated to exercise 3 times per week because fitness energizes me. Tips for making motivation affirmations impactful. Link affirmed actions to intrinsic rewards rather than external validation. Internal motivation is more lasting. For example, waking early to write brings me joy rather than I wake early to impress others as a writer. Balance aspiration. I am highly productive with self-acceptance. I'm human and have off days, but keep making progress. This reduces inner criticism. Temper urgency with patience. For example, I take 1 step forward each day rather than demanding perfection. Steady progress beats rigid demands. Repeat affirmations slowly, focusing on the emotions you want to feel, like inspiration, pride, accomplishment. Don't just repeat words robotically. Interrupt disempowering thoughts with affirming perspectives. For example, replace I don't feel like working out with exercise gives me energy, then get moving. Couple affirmations with rewards, fun outings, massages, movies. Positive reinforcement strengthens the changes. Affirmations plant the seeds of motivation, which grow through consistent nurturing. Water them by reducing distractions, creating routines, tracking progress, and replacing discouraging self-talk with motivational pep talks. Inspiration needs structure to manifest. By taking malignant actions, affirmations produce extraordinary discipline, productivity, and achievement. Affirmations for wisdom and perspective. Life's complexity can feel overwhelming. Crafting affirmations centered around concepts like mindfulness, non-judgment, and trust can quiet the anxious mind. By repeating poignant phrases, you plant seeds that blossom into greater wisdom, empathy, and life balance. The key is choosing simple affirmations that resonate rather than complex spiritual jargon. Focus on connecting to timeless virtues and feeling states. For example, I breathe deeply and return to the peaceful present moment. I release judgment and approach life with curiosity and compassion. I trust in the lessons and timing of each experience. All I need to know is revealed to me when appropriate. Avoid merely parroting words. Reflect on their layers of meaning. How does acceptance feel? Can you recall moments of wonder or awe? Anchor affirmations in your direct experience. This builds emotional potency. Wisdom affirmations work best when supported by spiritual practices like meditation, prayer, journaling, and time in nature. These activities strengthen the seeds, but initially plant them through repetitive positive phrases. In time, perspective sprouts organically through affirmative focus. Affirmations for living in the present. Do you spend too much time rehashing the past or worrying about the future? Crafting affirmations focused on anchoring yourself in the here and now can help you break free from rumination. Consider the following examples. I let go of what no longer serves me and invest fully in this moment. The present is a gift, and I'm grateful to be alive. I breathe and reconnect with my senses right now. I trust life is unfolding perfectly and do not need to control it. The key is choosing statements that spark feelings of tranquility, awe, or appreciation for ordinary moments. Watching the sunset fills me with peace and wonder. I savor the warmth of this cup of tea in my hands. Petting my cat grounds me in the comfort of now. Tips for making present moment affirmations more potent. Repeat affirmations slowly, with eyes closed, tuning into your breath and bodily sensations. This anchors you. Practice mindfulness. Notice sights, sounds, tastes, and other sensory details throughout your day. Interrupt anxious future thoughts or resentful past ruminations by redirecting your mind to the present using affirmations. Try tying affirmations to daily routines like morning coffee or driving to instill the habit of reconnecting to the now. Avoid judging yourself when you do get lost in thought. Just gently affirm returning to the moment. Living in the now requires patient practice, but mindfulness affirmations plant the seeds that gradually bloom into greater peace, gratitude, and receptivity. By watering seeds with presence, you harvest the fruits of wisdom. Affirmations for letting go of the past. Regret, resentment, and pain from the past can haunt you, draining joy and obscuring the present moment. Crafting affirmations centered on acceptance, forgiveness, and release helps you process the past and reorient focus towards a hopeful future. Consider the following examples. I forgive myself for past mistakes and focus on the lessons learned. I accept there are things I cannot change but can grow from. I honor the past and bravely step forward into each new day. I trust time heals all wounds as I release the pain. The most potent affirmations tap into emotions and lessons rather than just stating the words. Although injustice hurts, holding on to anger only poisons my peace. I courageously let it go. The sting of old wounds reminds me to be gentle with myself and others. We are all learning. Tips for making letting go, affirmations more impactful. Feel the release of burdens as you repeat, I lighten my load by leaving the past behind. Exhale the weight. Interrupt resentment or regret when they arise by redirecting your mind through affirmative statements. Write old pains on paper, then burn or tear up the pages as a symbolic act of clearing space for the new. Spend time envisioning your future with hope. This reorients your mindset forward rather than obsessing over the past. Consider counseling to process complex emotional issues hampering your ability to move on. This nurtures the inner work. Be patient and persistent. Letting go is a process that requires practice. Progress happens in increments. Rather than judging yourself, affirm self-forgiveness and growth. Healing the past creates space for the present moment to blossom into a beautiful future. By watering the seeds of release through mindful action, you cultivate freedom. Affirmations for creativity and passion. Do you yearn to unlock your creative potential or discover passions that energize you? Crafting affirmations focused on qualities like openness, inspiration, and self-expression can help guide you to these states of flow and fulfillment. Creativity affirmations work by opening your mind to fresh possibilities and silencing the inner critic. Statements centered around play, imagination, and innovation give your subconscious permission to manifest new ideas. Passion affirmations tune you into desires you may have suppressed or forgotten. The key is choosing affirmations that spark a sense of wonder and excitement rather than just repeating dry words about being creative. For example, my inner child delights in the magic of each moment. Life feels full of joy and possibility. Ideas bubble up effortlessly as I trust my creative instincts. This emotional resonance is what plants the seeds most effectively. You then nurture creativity and passion through actions like journaling, connecting with nature, exploring hobbies, meditating, and spending time alone. Affirmations initiate the process by focusing your thoughts on expansion. Of course, ingrained beliefs in scarcity, limitation, and fear may arise to sabotage growth. Meet disempowering thoughts with affirmative counter-perspectives. With consistency, you dissolve blocks obstructing your free expression and alignment with purpose. Do you long to express yourself creatively, but feel blocked by doubt, confusion, or lack of motivation? Crafting thoughtful affirmations helps transform beliefs that obstruct creative flow. Do you long to express yourself creatively, but feel blocked by doubt, confusion, or lack of motivation? Crafting thoughtful affirmations helps transform beliefs that obstruct creative flow. Consider the following examples. I boldly embrace my imagination and originality. My creativity unveils itself each day. I access the infinite creative potential within me. I let inspiration guide me to creative fulfillment. When fears arise, temper desires with self-compassion. While I don't feel creative now, I release judgment and remain open. I accept my abilities exactly as they are and welcome growth. Tips for affirmations that unlock creativity. Focus on feelings like wonder, curiosity, flexibility. For example, each moment fills me with awe and childlike joy. Use vivid visualization. See your creative juices flowing freely. Repeat affirmations slowly rather than rushing through them. Let the words marinate. Interrupt undermining thoughts with affirming counters. For example, replace "I'm not talented enough" with "I welcome and express my unique gifts." Reward creative action by doing something that makes you feel free. Dance, sing, paint. This positively reinforces the changes. Couple affirmations with creative action steps. Take a class. Brainstorm project ideas, gather supplies. Baby steps add up. Avoid attachment to immediate results or rigid expectations. Trust the nonlinear creative process. Unlocking creativity requires releasing judgments and making space for inspiration through affirmations. But don't just wait for motivation. Nurture your affirmations by taking small creative risks. Inch by inch, you expand self-expression. Affirmations for discovering your passions. Do you feel unmotivated, restless, or unsure of what truly lights you up? Crafting affirmations centered on self-discovery helps unveil dormant passions. By tuning into desires, you realign with purpose. Consider the following examples. I welcome my emerging passions and gifts. I dig deeper within to uncover my soul's true calling. I give myself full permission to pursue what makes me come alive. My passions become clearer each day. Effective affirmations tap into feelings of aliveness. For example, doing what I love fills me with energy and enthusiasm. I cherish activities that let me lose track of time. Tips for making passion. Igniting affirmations more potent. Focus on emotions like excitement, joy, and curiosity, rather than just stating dry facts. Feel it. Pay attention to when you feel absorbed in flow. When were you last deeply engaged? What were you doing? Strike a balance between bold exploration and self-acceptance. For example, I don't yet know my passions, and I open myself to discovery. Ask others what they notice as your strengths and talents. Outside perspectives can help point the way. Take small steps to experiment, explore hobbies, take a class, journal about childhood interests, nurture discoveries, avoid perfectionism or needing to logically map out one defined passion. Follow intuition. Uncovering passions requires tuning out societal conditioning about acceptable interests. Drown out external noise with affirmations that help you listen within. By taking small steps aligned with sparks of enthusiasm, hidden passions ignite into flames of purpose. Affirmations for healthy body image. Many struggle with negative self-talk and distress about their physical appearance. Crafting thoughtful affirmations helps counter the unhealthy cultural messaging that fuels poor body image. Through daily repetition of positive truths, you can quiet your inner critic, cultivate self-love, release comparison habits, appreciate your unique beauty, and focus on what your body can do versus how it looks. Affirmations work best when targeting the root of body dissatisfaction, underlying beliefs about your worth being tied to appearance, the illusion of external ideals, fear of judgment or rejection if you don't measure up. Address core emotional drivers rather than just trying to force confidence. It also helps to balance aspiration. I radiate self-confidence with self-acceptance. My body is perfectly imperfect as is. This eases pressure. Temper societal messaging with perspective. Outer beauty is temporary, but my inner light remains eternal. Affirmations remind you of deeper truths. Of course, affirming alone is not enough. You must also take aligned actions. Exercise for well-being versus weight loss. Uninstall photoshopping apps. Detox from appearance-focused social media, etc. But affirmative seeds plant the motivation to create change. With consistent nurturing, you grow into embodied confidence. Using affirmations to boost body confidence. Do you obsess over perceived physical flaws, compare yourself to others and feel unworthy? Does self-criticism about your body drag your whole mood down? Craft targeted affirmations to help quiet this cruel inner voice and begin believing yourself to be beautiful, worthy, and perfect as you are. Consider the following examples. I deeply love, accept, and appreciate my body. I focus on how my body allows me to experience life rather than merely how it looks. I have a unique beauty all my own. My self-worth stems from the essence of who I am, not my appearance. Effective affirmations instill self-love rather than self-loathing. Remind yourself, my body enables me to connect through hugs, hand-holding, dancing, and other expressions of intimacy and play. I am grateful for its capabilities. I respect my body's needs for nourishment, movement, rest, and care. When feeling critical, temper expectations with self-compassion. I wish I felt more confident about my looks, and I accept myself as I am today. Progress takes time. Tips for making positive body image affirmations successful. Focus on emotions you want to feel. Happiness, freedom, confidence, gratitude. Feel them as you affirm. Interrupt negative body thoughts with an affirming perspective. This builds new mental habits. Adorn mirrors with sticky notes quoting your favorite affirmations to read while getting ready. Seeing the words daily reaffirms your worth. Balance affirmations of aspiration with statements of self-acceptance to ease pressure. Loving your body is a practice. There will be setbacks on the path to new beliefs. With nurturing consistency, affirmative seeds take root, blossoming into embodied confidence. You are worthy as you are right now. Affirmations to release disordered eating patterns. Struggling with cycles of food restriction, binging, purging, or emotional eating to cope with distress? Recovery requires retraining thoughts along with behavioral change. Affirmations help by instilling self-compassion, cultivating intuitive eating habits, releasing perfectionism, and interrupting the impulse to punish your body when you feel inadequate in other areas of life. Consider the following examples. I trust my body's innate wisdom when deciding what and how much to eat. Nourishing myself helps me live fully and pursue my purpose. My value and worth have nothing to do with my shape or size. I compassionately accept myself and my needs. Effective affirmations focus on internal needs versus external validation. Eating helps fuel my energy, mood, and zest for life. My body appreciates when I listen closely to what it craves. I allow myself to feel and process my emotions rather than numbing or distracting with food and restriction. When you slip into judgment, temper criticism with understanding. I want to feel perfectly in control of food, but can be gentle with myself when I overeat out of stress or deprivation. This is a process. Tips for making recovery affirmations successful. Phrase affirmations in the first person, I nourish myself. Rather than directing your body like an object, you will be nourished. This instills agency and compassion. Interrupt urges to restrict or binge with affirming thoughts of meeting your needs and honoring your hunger and fullness. Couple affirmations with journaling about emotional triggers leading to disordered eating patterns. This builds self-awareness. Enlist friends to reinforce your affirmations through caring, accountability, and encouragement. Community support aids recovery. Focus on how balanced eating enriches your life rather than emphasizing weight or appearance. Draw strength from values versus validation. Recovery is not linear, but affirmations help motivate perseverance. By consistently planting and watering seeds of self-trust, you cultivate intuitive eating habits that nourish your whole self, body, mind, and spirit. Affirmations for parenting. Parenting often depletes patience and blurs perspective, but children need us at our best, centered, thoughtful, empathetic. Crafting mindful affirmations helps summon your highest self amidst the stresses of caretaking. Parenting affirmations work by quieting reactivity, cultivating compassion, boosting emotional reserves, and reminding you of purpose. Rather than just trying to force calm, well-chosen phrases address underlying fears of inadequacy, loss of self, judgment. Affirmations transmute exhaustion into presence. Daily repetition also dissolves dysfunctional family patterns stemming from your own upbringing. Break intergenerational cycles by choosing affirmative thoughts focused on the relationship you aspire to. Engaged, respectful, joyful. Additionally, teaching children to craft affirmations develops self-esteem, emotional intelligence, and coping skills. Their subconscious mind is so absorbent. Nourish kids with positive truths they'll carry for life. Consistency is key for parenting affirmations. Recite them on hard days and easy ones to embed mindsets of compassion. Though affirming alone is insufficient, it sows seeds that blossom into conscious, connected family bonds when actively nurtured. Affirmations for patience, presence, and joy with children. Do you lose your cool easily, numb out with devices, or fantasize about escaping from the daily grind of parenting? Thoughtfully composed affirmations help summon patience, immerse you in precious moments, and deeply appreciate your vital role. Consider the following examples. I breathe and meet this moment with calm presence and care. I release all judgment and reconnect with joy. My children are my teachers as much as I am theirs. I am grateful, this too shall pass. When exhausted, temper desired tranquility with self-compassion. Parenting is tiring, yet I appreciate doing my best today. Tomorrow is a new day. I want more energy, yet can accept my limits and lower expectations with grace. Tips for making parenting affirmations impactful. Take deep breaths while repeating calm phrases to activate physiological relaxation. Interrupt critical self-talk with encouraging affirmations. For example, replace "I'm a terrible mother" with "I'm a caring mother learning as I go." Write affirmations on notes left in your child's lunchbox or backpack to reinforce your intentions. Focus on the rich emotions you want to feel: bliss, wonder, pride. Tap into those when affirming. Carve out mini breaks to reset with affirmations. Even 2 minutes of deep breathing with intention shifts energy. Couple affirmations with gratitude journaling, listing your child's endearing quirks and acts of affection. This elevates perspective. Parenting tests your highest principles. by planting seeds via affirmations, then actively nurturing them through presence, playfulness, and relationships grounded in mutual respect. You cultivate family connections that blossom over a lifetime. Empowering children through positive affirmations. Children's brains are primed for positive programming through affirmations. Taking time to teach kids to craft and repeat uplifting phrases builds self-esteem, emotional intelligence, resilience, and communication skills. Make affirmations engaging by involving their creativity. Have children first decorate an affirmation journal or large poster board covered with empowering messages visualized. Images and colors that resonate amplify the power of words. Guide them to identify hopes and dreams to affirm, relationships, confidence, performance. Keep statements simple, positive, and realistic. Have kids repeat phrases aloud with feeling, record them, and discuss meanings. Weaving affirmations into bedtime routines ingrains them. Here are some examples. I am awesome. I choose kindness. My silliness makes people smile. I stay calm and breathe when frustrated. I believe in myself and work toward my goals. I have so much to be grateful for. To build emotional intelligence, encourage children to pay attention to how certain affirmations make them feel. Happy, relaxed, loved. Link words to sensations. Urge older children to temper desired traits with self-compassion. For example, I want to be more confident, and I accept where I am right now. This balances aspiration with self-acceptance. Make it social by having children share affirmations to inspire friends and build community. Post them proudly around the house. Express why certain ones resonate. Integrating affirmations into children's routines, pedagogy, and creative expression nurtures emotional and social intelligence. Like seeds blossoming, practiced positive truths bear fruit for years to come. Affirmations for recovery and resilience. Healing from hardship requires repairing damaged beliefs and narratives about yourself and the world. Thoughtfully composed affirmations help instill self-compassion, shift perspectives, and cultivate resilience when recovering from trauma, addiction, or life setbacks. The key is targeting core feelings of unworthiness, isolation, fear, helplessness, or hopelessness. Avoid just repeating cliches about strength or forgiveness. Tailor affirmations to core emotional obstacles plaguing you. Sit with discomfort compassionately when creating phrases to transmute it. Also, temper desired progress with self-acceptance in the moment. For example, I want to feel consistent inner peace, but can accept my ups and downs as part of the journey. This eases pressure. Recovery affirmations remind you of resources and potentials to tap into amidst regression. Statements like, "This relapse teaches me how to avoid triggers. I bounce back stronger." Reopen possibility. Affirmations anchor you in a growth mindset. Of course, words must manifest through action. Use affirmations to summon courage for therapy, connection, self-care, or amended behaviors. Think of them as light guiding you from the darkness, rather than instantly illuminating your path. But consistency pays off. Bit by bit, you cobble together wholeness. Affirmations for healing from trauma and abuse. Recovering from traumatic events or emotional, physical, or sexual abuse requires remodeling thoughts of unworthiness, shame, and despair cultivated under duress. Carefully composed affirmations help counteract these ingrained negatives by instilling truths of your inherent value and right to be at peace. Consider the following examples. I forgive those who caused me harm and compassionately forgive myself. I honor my feelings while choosing perspectives of hope, courage, and possibility. I am not defined by what happened to me. I have inner strength. Though I feel afraid, I take steps each day to heal and expand my life. Avoid just forcing hollow positivity. Temper it with self-compassion for the long journey. Healing feels overwhelming, but I give myself permission to take things slowly. I remain patient with myself when old emotions arise. This too shall pass. Tips for making trauma recovery affirmations successful. Phrase compassionately in first person rather than directing yourself harshly. For example, I comfort myself when I feel afraid versus you must get over this fear. Write affirmations to reread when flashbacks or emotions intensify. Messages of hope counteract fear. Share affirmations with supportive friends who witness your truths and reflect your inherent worth. Interrupt self-judgment and despair with affirmations of possibility and self-forgiveness. Befriend your emotions. While words alone cannot instantly heal trauma, affirmations plant the seeds of post-traumatic growth. Nurture them by taking small steps to reclaim your life and know you deserve peace. Using affirmations to support sobriety. Battling addiction often involves ingrained feelings of inadequacy, using substances to cope with discomfort and shame about relapse. Affirmations help unravel negative beliefs, fueling self-destructive behaviors. Statements focused on self-mastery, resilience, and amending actions cultivate sobriety. Consider the following examples. I strengthen my sobriety by making wise choices each day. I acknowledge my urges but do not need to act on them. They pass. Though I've slipped before, I bounce back stronger each time. I am proud of myself for persevering in recovery. To reduce judgment, temper desired change with self-compassion. I want to feel in control of cravings but can accept struggle as part of the journey. Progress takes time. I remain patient and loving with myself when I regress. Tips for making sobriety affirmations successful. Couple affirmations with concrete actions, removing temptations, connecting with supports, journaling about triggers and healthier coping methods. Repeat affirmations slowly when a craving strikes to calm reactivity and create space for mindful choices. Share affirmations at support meetings. Verbalizing your commitment cements it. Supplement verbal repetitions with visuals. Recovery quotes on your wall or mirror. Vision boards symbolizing the abundant, sober life you envision. Interrupt thoughts of shame during relapse by reaffirming your inherent worth and capacity to learn from missteps. Be gentle with yourself. Healing addiction requires dismantling the mental patterns that feed it. Affirmations plant seeds of self-belief that blossom into sobriety when nurtured with care, community, and commitment to conscious living. Affirmations for anxiety relief. Do you feel chronically tense, worried, and on edge? Anxious thoughts often spiral out of control, landing us in catastrophic thinking loops. Crafting intentional affirmations helps diffuse anxiety by redirecting focus to the present, interrupting doomsday thinking with encouragement, and reminding yourself of inner strengths and resources. Choose short, empowering phrases to repeat when anxiety strikes, like, "This too shall pass," or, I relax and breathe deeply right now. Keep affirmations portable to pull out when needed for quick centering. The emotional regulation practice builds long-term resilience. Anxiety affirmations work best when targeted to address specific worries rather than just repeating generic statements about calmness. Name underlying fears like, I release worries about my health and trust in healing, or, though money concerns arise, I focus on positive possibilities. Get specific. You can also create a list of affirmations tailored to different mood states: fear, panic, tension, hopelessness. Select what resonates in the moment. Having affirmations at the ready provides an anxiety first aid kit for titrating emotions. Of course, supplemental practices like therapy, exercise, mindfulness, and lifestyle changes help rewire anxiety patterns. But affirmations plant the initial seeds of hope that change is possible by nudging you toward more empowering perspectives. With daily nurturing, these seeds blossom into equanimity. Affirmations for calming anxiety in the moment. When anxiety strikes suddenly, slow racing thoughts with simple yet powerful affirmations repeated until the intensity passes. Having phrases memorized for the purpose of acute relief makes them readily accessible. Try the following examples. This too shall pass. I breathe through this moment. I am safe right now in this place and this moment. I acknowledge these feelings and choose peace. I relax knowing I have resources to handle challenges. Short statements centering you on resources and the present moment quickly diffuse anxiety. The air I breathe in fills me with soothing calm. Tension drains from my body with each exhale. I stand on the earth steady and stable. All I need to do is take the next step. For activated panic, use first-person statements prompting physiological calming. My heart rate slows breathing in serenity and breathing out fear. My mind quiets like a still, smooth lake. My hands unclench as my shoulders soften. I relax. Tips for making in the moment affirmations most effective. Repeat phrases slowly, consciously relaxing tension and soothing emotions. After anxiety passes, reflect on root causes to craft targeted affirmations addressing them. Make a recording of you speaking affirmations to play back and listen to in those hard moments. Keep a list of affirmations handy in your wallet, car, locker, or other places you frequent. Accessibility promotes use. Practice recalling affirmations and using them in small daily upsets. This readies you for bigger challenges. By programming your mind with affirmative triggers for relaxation, presence, and courage, you build capacity to alchemize anxiety into peace exactly when needed most. Morning and bedtime affirmations to reduce anxiety. An empowering morning and evening affirmation routine primes your mentality for tranquility and equanimity. Combining thoughtfully composed phrases with deep breathing meditations strengthens the effect. Here are suggested affirmations for an anti-anxiety morning practice. Today unfolds in peace and wisdom. I greet the day with optimism and acceptance. My mind remains calm and focused on the present. This day offers beauty, adventure, and joy. I move through each moment with mindfulness and ease. My spirit feels resilient, remembering all I've overcome. And for an evening wind-down affirmation routine, I release the day's tensions and stresses. I trust tomorrow brings what I need. My body and mind relax into tranquil sleep. I fall asleep feeling calm, at peace and recharged for a new day. The day closes with gratitude in my heart for its lessons and blessings. I detach from worries and embrace the serenity of the present. Tips for a maximally reassuring morning and evening affirmation ritual. Light a candle and dim the lights to set a peaceful ambiance. Bundle up if practicing in bed. Make the space cozy. Speak affirmations aloud slowly rather than just reading them. Hearing impacts the unconscious mind. Close your eyes while affirming and envision the conditions and emotions described. Visualization amplifies effect. Follow affirmations immediately with a 10-minute meditation focused on relaxed, full body breathing. Keep a journal by your bed and morning coffee to jot insights from the affirmations. Writing cements takeaways. Drink some water upon waking and going to bed to reinforce physical cleansing and hydration along with mental. By bookending your days with positive programming, you consistently realign with purpose and presence. Daily immersion clears weeds of anxiety, so peace blossoms naturally. Affirmations for deep, restful sleep. Do you lie awake ruminating on stress, making endless to-do lists? Do infuriating thoughts or worries keep you tossing and turning? Bedtime affirmations focused on relaxation and letting go help quiet racing mind chatter so you can drift into the tranquil sleep your body craves. The key is slowing down the momentum of rumination before it escalates into insomnia. Notice when your thoughts start accelerating and immediately reach for pre-prepared affirmations, prompting presence and perspective. Steer your mind toward an inner oasis of rest. Short phrases centering you on the now work well to interrupt churning thoughts like inhaling calm, exhaling tension, or this moment is all there is. Repeating sleep-inducing affirmations tunes you into a state of allowing rest to envelop you rather than forcing it. It also helps to name specific worries that tend to hit at bedtime. For example, tell yourself, I release this planning and allow solutions to emerge with the dawn. Or I detach from work stresses and trust I'll perform well rested. Decluttering mental overload makes space for relaxation. Of course, supporting practices like meditation, journaling, and lifestyle habits all enable affirmations to take deeper root. But taking 2 minutes when you first get into bed to redirect your mentality can make the difference between wrestling or welcoming the relief of sleep. Bedtime routine, affirmations for relaxation. To pave the way for restful sleep, infuse your bedtime routine with relaxation summoning affirmations. Actively steering your mindset toward tranquility primes your nervous system for regeneration. Try gently repeating phrases like, tension drains from my body as I exhale away stress. I am safe and at peace, drifting into tranquil sleep. My mind and body let go, ready for renewal. The worries of the day fade as I enter serene stillness. Short statements focused on releasing burdens, relax resistance. I detach from all concerns and embrace this moment of quiet. Busyness dissolves into soft silence within me. When anxious thoughts creep in, lovingly acknowledge, then redirect. I notice my worrying mind and gently guide it back to peace. Tips for bedtime affirmations. Speak them aloud rather than just thinking them. Hearing impacts your subconscious. Write down affirmations to place on your nightstand, wall, or mirror to regularly reread. Diffuse calming essential oils like lavender or create an affirmations playlist with tranquil music. Make the environment conducive to rest. Spend a few moments doing gentle stretches or yoga poses while repeating affirmations. Movement enhances the embodied experience. Visualize the conditions described as vividly as possible. See your body enveloped in soft darkness, floating on a cloud. Make it sensorial. Follow affirmations immediately with slow belly breathing, progressively relaxing each body part from toes to head. Be patient and persistent. It takes time to repattern conditioned sleep anxiety, but consistency pays off. By infusing your bedtime wind down with purposeful affirmations, you plant the mental seeds that blossom into effortless sleep. Water them well through soothing rituals that dim the senses and calm your inner world. Rest awaits. Affirmations for quieting an overactive mind. For those who struggle with racing thoughts or obsessive thinking, targeted affirmations can help disrupt unhealthy mental loops so you can detach and drift off to sleep. The key is noticing when rumination accelerates, then intervening. If you tend to perseverate on planning, try repeating, "I release the need to problem solve right now. Solutions will come with the morning light." If you ruminate on regrets, self-criticism, or replay upsetting events, gently affirm, "I acknowledge these thoughts and choose to let them go. I am safe in this moment." When worries about health or loved ones take hold, remind yourself, "I trust in each day's unfolding. All will be well." Simple phrases draw attention to the present and disempower obsessive thought loops. My overactive mind settles like clouds dissipating from the sky. I breathe and return to the tranquility of now. Tips for using affirmations to quiet an overactive mind. Practice noticing when obsessive thinking starts, then immediately reach for an affirmation. Early intervention prevents escalation. Keep affirmations written by your bed. In moments of sleeplessness, read them slowly like a mantra until absorbed. Visualize mentally letting go of worries as you repeat phrases like, "I release these concerns to the night." Feel the release. Use imagery of floating on water or clouds passing to reinforce impermanence of thoughts. You remain while they dissipate. Follow affirmations with calm belly breathing, inhaling peace, exhaling tension. Be compassionate on nights affirmations fail and anxiety persists. Each moment offers renewal. Consider seeking therapy if rumination feels unmanageable. Counseling can help build skills. Even 5 minutes replacing racing thoughts with meditative affirmations can set the stage for restorative respite. By consistently planting and watering seeds of tranquility, you cultivate an inner sanctuary, welcoming sweet sleep. Daily affirmation rituals. Affirmations plant seeds for positive change, but consistent nurturing is required to manifest actual growth. Establishing a daily affirmation ritual strengthens your focus and commitment. Devoting intentional time to verbal repetition, visualization, and meditation on your chosen phrases integrates their message deeply. By setting a regular rhythm, affirmations evolve from occasional helpful thoughts into transformative mindset habits. Think of it like eating one salad during a week versus instituting a daily salad habit. Random moments pale in impact compared to entrenched ritual. Be creative in designing a format that fits your needs and personality. Some find starting the day with affirmations uplifts their whole outlook. Others prefer integrating them into exercise, warm-ups, or commutes. Try different timings and settings to discover what resonates. The key is consistency in keeping affirmations top of mind. Enhance your practice by varying elements like writing in a journal, listening to affirming music, displays of related images, repeating phrases out loud versus silently. This strengthens the neural pathways through different modes of absorption. Ritual provides structure so inspiration manifests through daily focus. Creating an affirmations journal or notebook. Writing down your affirmations powerfully cements them in your mind while creating a tool to revisit any time inspiration strikes. Dedicate a notebook or journal specifically for this purpose. Having a physical vessel devoted to your practice imbues meaning and provides easy access to reread selections. Start by decorating your notebook cover and pages in a way that uplifts you. Images, colors, textures, and words setting the tone. This is your sacred space to contemplate, capture insights, and chart growth. Treat it with reverence. On the first page, reflect on your intention for this practice. Why did you start? Hopes for your evolution? Fears or doubts to release? This clarifies purpose. Revisit periodically to renew commitment as needed. Next, mindfully copy down selected affirmations you want to focus on. Transcribe each one neatly and thoughtfully. The physical act imprints the message. Writing also allows you to tweak wording to resonate perfectly. Edit and evolve. Recopying the same affirmations on a regular basis further ingrains them, but also leave plenty of blank pages between entries. These gaps allow space for inspiration in the moment. New affirmations, quotes, goal or habit trackers, poetry and profound insights. Doodle, paste pictures or quotes, journal freely. By interspersing structured entries with creative bursts, your affirmations notebook evolves into a nurturing wellspring to sustain growth. Establish a habit of checking your journal first thing in the morning, before bed, or during meaningful times of day. Keep it visible as a reminder. Portability also allows affirmation boosts whenever stress strikes. Carry your notebook as an uplifting talisman. Tips for consistent daily affirmation practice. Reciting affirmations once or twice provides a short hit of inspiration, but only consistent immersion can yield lasting transformation. Daily repetition is required to renew your mind. Here are tips to make affirmation practice a habit. Attach it to an existing routine like breakfast or commuting. Ritualize it by lighting a candle or diffusing uplifting essential oils. Association with routines helps ingrain it. Start small. 5 minutes daily is better than sporadic, longer sessions. Gradually increase duration once the habit sticks. Avoid overzealous goals that quickly fall by the wayside when you already feel too busy. Complement verbal repetition with journaling, drawing, or listening to related music. Engage multiple learning styles: visual, auditory, kinesthetic. This amplifies absorption. Record or film yourself speaking affirmations. The playback reinforces the message through repetition and allowing you to fine-tune tone and delivery for maximal resonance. Variety keeps it fresh. Rotate through different affirmations rather than just repeating the same one constantly. Or refresh context. Different locations, times of day paired with yoga or nature walks. Post inspirational quotes and images visually reminding you to practice. Phrases like progress, not perfection, supply an affirmative nudge. Notice self-sabotaging thoughts, urging you to skip affirmations when very needed. Observe these resistances, then do it anyway. Each completed session strengthens discipline. Reaffirm your commitment by articulating why these changes matter. When motivation lags, refocus on your core values and dreams fueling this work. Share affirmations with supportive people who gently reinforce the habits through accountability and cheering you on. Community fosters follow-through. Celebrate milestones like 1 week or month of perfect consistency. Mark your progress through words of acknowledgement, rewarding treats, or fun experiences. Most importantly, respond with self-compassion when you inevitably miss days. Criticism for lapses only breeds discouragement. Gently restart the practice, knowing each new moment offers opportunity to realign with your highest self. By instituting daily affirmation rituals, you create space for seeds of potential to take root in your psyche and bloom into authentic self-expression. Consistency clears weeds of doubt so your garden flourishes.